allocation of funds has been increased, which is a good sign, positive sign. Subsidy has been a big drag on the Indian economy. Subsidy has been increased, so he has put a cap that he will try to keep subsidy within 2% of GDP, and also he has said that, I mean, it will be through direct transfer to users, I mean, not through agencies, and also whatever leakages are happening, I mean, that will be plugged. DTC, he says we will try to, through consensus, we'll try to implement it at the earliest possible time. GST, he has given a hope that probably by August 2012 it will be implemented. If that happens, I think that will be a big achievement for us, because we have all been waiting for GST to be rolled out, and if it happens by August, that should be a good achievement. For disinvestment is an area where I think there has been always a focus. Last year he could not achieve the target for various reasons. This time again he has kept a target of 30,000 crores. Although CII felt that a target of 40,000 crore could have been more realistic and reasonable. For capital market, I think a lot of initiatives have been taken by him. Qualified financial institutions, they will have access to the corporate bond market. That will, I mean, give that will improve the, I mean, availability of funds, and already, I mean, I think this is a positive achievement. He has talked about creation of a financial holding company whereby the government will raise funds, I mean, for public sector banks. He has talked about more than 15,000 crores of additional fund to the bank, and that for that purpose possibly this finance company, which is holding company, which is being planned, they will raise, it will raise funds from the market, and it will be channelized through various PSU banks. For MSME sector, he has kept 5,000 crores, and he has allocated the funds through SIDBI. So I think MSME again a very focus area for the government, because if MSME does well, the economy is definitely likely to do well. On the tax proposal, I mean, this is something which is going to be a big damper for the industry, because CII was hoping that there will be no increase in service tax and excise duty. I mean, the rate will be kept at the same level of 10%. Dividend distribution tax, he has said that there will be no cascading effect. That is what CII also wanted, although he has not spelled out, but I presume, I mean, the situation will be any company receiving dividend, to the extent of dividend received, if they declare dividend, probably there will be no dividend distribution tax on that. So this will be a very positive thing for corporate, and probably there will be, I mean, larger declaration of dividends from the companies, I mean, this thing. Another thing which he has talked about, I think, because in DTC there was a clause, general anti-avoidance of tax, whereby, which is called GAR. Any tax authorities, if they feel any transaction has been entered with a clear motive to avoid tax, then the tax authority will have the power to cancel or to annul that contract, I mean, that way. So this is a very big, I mean, he has not spelled out as to how it is going to be implemented, but if it happens, I mean, it will be, I mean, again, a disappointment to the industry. But he has talked about that this provision will be used sensibly by the, I mean, assessing officer, and he will make sure about that. So on an overall basis, as I said, CII feels it's a growth-oriented budget, but still, because of revision in the rate of service tax and excise duty particularly, I think industry feels that they will be hit hard, and we have to see that.